Back to my channel, and in this video I'll be showing how I do my DIY dreadlocks slash Fauxlocs using synthetic hair. So the hair that I used was the Yaman braiding hair in the color 1. I chose this hair because it had a kinky texture and I felt like it would give me the look that I'm going for. So I went ahead and used my crochet needles and my scissors to do the tutorial. So first I start off by detangling the hair how I wanted it to look before I started to form the locks, and I went ahead and just detangle until I was pleased. You want to ensure that if you're doing this, you want to get all the hair detangled, so when you're wrapping the Fauxlocs, when you're crocheting the Fauxlocs, it doesn't give that knotted feeling, and the procedure just runs smoothly. So this is what the hair was looking like before I started to detangle, and this is what the hair is looking like after. So this is what it's supposed to look like before you go ahead and start forming the locks. So I just went ahead and go back through the hair for the last time. After I did that, I'm going ahead and cut off all the damaged ends that I don't want. Like, I'm saying damage in like it's real hair, but you get the gist. I went ahead and cut the hair off, the tangled one, and cut the hair in half before I started to crochet the hair together. And then I went ahead and I detangled the top so that it doesn't have that blunt look. After which I started to form the locks, and I went ahead with 3 crochet the needles. I think using the 3 needles it speeds up the process very quickly instead of using 1 needle. So as I go, I just wrap the hair around my fingers, then I just use the needle to form the locks. Like as I wrap, I would crochet the needle in and out to get the hair to form together. I don't know if that makes sense, but I show it here in the video, where I just continue wrapping the hair around and forming it together for it to get that knotted look, so that the locks can be formed. And I just continue that until the entire lock is formed. So I did it slowly so you can see it here, where I bring the hair from the other side around, and then I just crochet it in to the other side. Guys, I'm not good at explaining, sorry about outputs. I hope you're a visual learner, because I think it looks more simpler than me explaining it. But yes, that's exactly how it's formed, and you just continue this until the entire locks is finished. And I would advise, guys, if you can do something in the meantime while you're doing it, it will help, because this is a long, this takes some time. Like I'm not gonna lie, it takes some time. Whereas if you're a beginner and you're not used to doing it. So after, this is what the hair is looking like so far, and that's the ends. The ends were too thin, so what I did was to form them to the thicker side, like up the top, and I just wrap it around to give it the shape that I want. And I went ahead and used the crochet needle and just formed the locks. And I use the same 3 needles to form it. And I just continue the same process, wrap, and as I wrap, I just continue to crochet the hair together. Yeah, so that is what the hair is supposed to look like after you're finished crocheting it together. And I just went ahead and just wrap it to form it to make it look more realistic, like a Fauxlocs, you know, like a Dreadlocs, because I was really going for a Dreadlocs looks. Sorry, a dreadlock look. Okay guys, so I'm on to the next part where I use the 1 needle, and this was just to fine tune the hair, because even though the 3 needles gave me, well, allowed me to finish the locks in a quicker time, it did not fine tune the hair. When I say fine tune the hair, I mean like gave me that polished look, you know, like neat, getting all hair together. Yes, I wanted that look, so I went ahead and used the single needle to do that. And I just continue to process this right through the end. Okay, so after I finished doing that, then I went ahead and palm rolled the hair so it could have a neater look. And this is what the hair is looking like so far. Alright, this part now, I did this part to show you guys that you can form your own lock for installation if you don't want to install it naturally. So I went ahead and used the needles to form that part. So if I don't want to install it in my natural hair, like I'm not locking my hair for real, I can just install it like this, and then I can take it out when I'm ready and reuse the hair again. Even though you can reuse it if you install it naturally, but I'm just showing you two techniques. And this is one that I did for my locks because I wasn't locking my hair, so I didn't need to do the other method. So that that's what the hair looks like after I did form it. I went ahead and show you guys, this is the one that if I want to install it naturally, this is the two method I gave you, like two techniques. I went ahead and continued to form let it look a bit smaller because I didn't want it to, when I install it here, it has this bulky look. So I ensured that I went ahead and just formed the loop smaller. So you can do that if you decide to try it. You guys must be wondering why I'm switching between needles, but I actually was trying to feel out which one was going quicker, and so I used the 3 needle one and realized that this one is really fast. I actually finished my locks in a short space of time using the 3 needles. So if you don't have one, I would highly recommend it because the one needle, it takes a lot of time, like it takes long when I'm using one needle. I just use the one needle to fine tune the hair to let it have a neater look, but strictly the 3 needles did it for me. Next, I went ahead and put the hair in some hot water. This is totally optional, you don't have to do this, but I wanted to see how the hair would look if I put it in some hot water. And to be honest, it never really looked different. It just kind of look more formed in terms of the locks, but this I could have skipped this part, to be honest. So I did 2 locks because you must be wondering why the other lock looked bigger than the other one, but I did 2 locks to show the technique of one with installing with loops and one installing without loops. So yeah, after which I left the hair to dry, and this is how it's looking. I went ahead and cut off all the flyaways to give it a more polished, neater finish. So yeah, you know, to be honest guys, this hair really gave me like when I saw the locks, when I formed it, it gave me a Rasta vibe, like the Bob Marley locks there, you know. And the locks that Rihanna did in her hair, yes, that's what it looks like to me. So I went ahead and palm roll it as well, but I didn't needed to do that. This is what it looks like, guys. Man, no, but this look like a locks. This don't look like a locks to you. And I went ahead and add some sheen, some moisture to give it that, you know, make it look moisturized. And just continue to palm roll the hair to let it look neater. And that's the finished look. This looks like a locks to me. I'm not like a dreadlocks. Put a comment down below if you think it looks like a dreadlocks. Like, I could have passed. Like, yeah. So this is the one with the loop, and I did went ahead and give it, let the loop smaller. Yeah. And this is the one without. It's 2 different sizes. I didn't know I was using so much hair, but yeah, that was my result. This is my result. I did install the hair off camera. I went ahead and did do mine, and I installed it off camera, right? And that was the finished results. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.